Hello guys, welcome to another video of Carolina EDC. Just in the title video, we have another suppressor. Now this was one I got recently, and this is for 9mm. And I wanted to get something a little more compact than my previous suppressor. And also the cool thing about this is the versatility and how lightweight it is, as well plus the reduced blowback. The cool thing about this primary weapon system is this 3D printed, titanium 3D printed. So it's going to make it real lightweight. Comes already with the booster and then ready to go. And again, it comes with the tools, which I forgot to bring with me. But you have two stacks here that you can remove and make it even shorter. But we're going to run it just like this because, of course, I forgot my tools. But either way, we're going to take a closer look at, talk about some of the specs right quick and what I think about this once we start shooting it, and then give my final opinions. All right, let's take a look at it. Stay by. Alright guys, if I mention again, this is the BDE 9mm suppressor from Primary Weapon System, and I was really excited to get this because of the how versatile it is as far as making it even more compact for your pistol caliber handguns. And like I said, I wanted to get something that's more I guess more compact as well, but this is pretty good size here. But again, this is 3D printed, engineered with aerospace grade titanium, which is offering lightweight construction and a matched durability, compared to traditional machine materials that you see in, other suppressors out there. So 3D has been coming around a long time, and everybody's using it right now, and it just makes it a lot easier to produce. But of course, it's going to cost a little more. Again, the modular design, which is gives you the capability to remove these two baffles here. You take the end cap and put it on this one, and that's the farthest you want to go as far as shorten, because this is the blast chamber here, and this is where the booster is as well. And as you can see, it's same thing as front and back. And you use the tools here for this that comes with it. Comes with two wrenches that you can take it apart and modular however you want it, provided what size you want to run it at. But pretty cool. Now they say this is a low back pressure design baffles, which is minimizes back pressure to your face. We'll check that out here in a second. But other than that, I just like the look of it and everything. The compatibility, it has the universal 1.125 28 TPI pattern threads for suppressor mounts if you want to suppress this on a PCC or whatever it may be, whatever QD you want to use. The coating is enhanced with PVD coating on the exterior, which is very durable for protect against the elements and everything. Well, it's got a little few scratches here, nicks here, there. So I don't know how well that's gonna last as far as you know durability of the can. But as far as the baffle goes, you can see it's got a couple of nicks here. Again, I don't know if it's titanium on top or steel, but it says all titanium. It's got tapered threaded baffles, so prevents carbon lock-in and loosen between baffles, ensuring consistent performance over time. And it also says it's got an accuracy enhancement, which is symmetrical internal baffles notches, increases the accuracy while the exterior texture dissipate heat. Which is guaranteed clear and precise shots even in challenging conditions. So these run about 700 beans. You just have to look around, plus of course your tax stamp and everything. But enough talking, let's go ahead and try to get some shots here with this, and see how well it does. That's back pressure and everything, so stay tuned. All right guys, I'm about, I don't know, 7-10 feet away from the camera, and I'm gonna shoot a couple of rounds unsuppressed. I'm running the Faxon firearms here, clone Glock here. We're running 147 grain ammo here, 9mm, and kind of give you an idea the different sounds and everything. All right, here we go. All right, now let's put the suppressor on. Of course, I'm gonna do it behind here because YouTube doesn't like us showing this screwing in. So guys, do me a favor, subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff. You know what to do. All right, now let's go ahead and run a few rounds, 147 grain again, 9mm, and see if it cycles. All right, here we go. All right. Okay. A very light primer on that one. Put it back in there. Oh, look like we had another round here. I didn't know that. Get back in here. I'm gonna take my ears off this time. Just get an idea because it seems to be pretty quiet. Here we go. Oh. So that's our first one. It's got a little pop to it. So that was the only round. So anyways, let's go ahead and load up some more and see how well it is quiet. Stand by. All right, guys. I got a few more rounds here. I didn't get a good feel of it. That first round was a pop, but that's common pretty much in suppressors. But let's go ahead and see if it'll run all rounds here and see how well it does. Stand by. There we go. All right, so I don't know if the mic can pick that up real well, but it is a reduction of decibels, of course, from being suppressed. Still got a little pop to it. So if you imagine removing the baffles, you're gonna make it even louder, of course. That's common sense, but you know, it's warm, but not too bad. Let's go ahead and continue shooting. Make sure it cycles. Again, nothing special about this gun. It comes factory everything from facts in the way it is. But 147 grain, of course, you know, it's not going to be the quietest one. There is some higher grain. I might have to locate some and find and see how well it does. But other than that, it's shootable. I mean, you don't want to shoot all day with it, but it is pretty decent. So let's continue shooting. All right, guys, I want to compare it to my Yankee. It's Yankee Hill. Yeah, this is my Yankee Hill Sidewinder M2 9mm cam. Of course, it's going to be extremely longer there, about probably 2, maybe 3 inches there, as far as the length goes. And this is going to be a monocore type silencer, being that this is baffle. So we'll see which one is quiet, but let's go ahead and take a few shots with this one. Just gonna give you a comparison. Of course, maybe this is gonna be a lot quieter because it's a longer can. Of course, more room for expanded gas. But let's see if it runs. Here we go. All right. So I think this one's a little bit quieter, of course. Again, you got the extra 2 inch of space, which of course is gonna make it even quieter. But yeah, let me know what you think. Of course, you know, they're both great cans. Not really sure why it's not cycling this perfectly. It seems like it's picking up the round, but it's not resetting the trigger. Or it's not going fully battery maybe, but it seems to be going in fully battery. Again, the size comparison. Let's go ahead and put this one back on and keep running and see how well it does. Stand by. All right, guys, we'll put a paper target just to see if the can makes any difference as far as accuracy. Again, I'm not the best shooter, but let's see if let's see how well it is as far as the accuracy goes. Hopefully it'll run. All right, here we go. All right. Not the best shooter again, but let's go take a look at the target. Stand by. All right, not bad. Again, it's probably just me, but you know, pretty close. I'll take it. Again, not much of deviation, but you still got center mass hits. Again, that was about 7 yards, maybe 10 at the most, and you saw 147 grain 9mm ammo. All right, let's continue shooting. Alright guys, I'm going to want to try it on this pistol as well before we end the video. And the reason why, and I'll tell you how in a second at the end. but I wanted to see any blowback on my face, and let's try and see if it runs. All right, here we go. This is the Bird Creek Arsenal BC 101. Ran just fine. All right, let's go back and get my final opinion. Stay tuned. All right, guys, as you can see, the BDE 9mm suppressor from Premier Weapon System does what it's supposed to do. Now, it's not going to be Hollywood quiet like people think. Again, heavier grain is going to make it even more quieter. Only got 147 grain. I'm sure they make higher grain for 9mm. I just have to get some and see how well it does. But on that, not bad. It doesn't have that first, it does have that little pop at first, but once you keep running it, it does quiet down severely well. And for just a day at the range shooting, nothing crazy, you can definitely run this without Ear Pro. And again, I would suggest just running like this. Again, I haven't tried it without the two baffles off, but it's going to be less quiet. I know that for a fact. So other than that, it runs good. Now, the reason I want to run this pistol, and other than this one, as you can see, we are clear, the carbon buildup on your optic. That's going to be one of your issues you're going to have if you do have an optic and you run suppressed. Now, definitely you won't get much blowback at all with this one here because of the optic just pretty much catching all the debris and gas blowback from the pistol when being suppressed. Other than this one here, definitely doesn't have an optic, but I don't get as much blowback as my other can with this one, so it does reduce it just a tiny bit. You can still feel a little bit of gas blowback, but not as much as my other one. And again, if you run an optic, you're definitely not going to get blowback because it's catching everything on the glass. Now I got to clean this off here, so take that in consideration. If you run an optic suppressed, you're definitely going to have a lot of carbon buildup, and it's going to be real cloudy on your lens, and you have to have something else to clean on your pistol if you take this to the range for a daily shooting range, whatever it may be. But on that, the BDE Premier Weapon System, I like it. It's very lightweight. Again, you can make it even more compact. As you can see, that's what it looks like. And again, it comes with the booster already, but you can get different threads if you decide to run this, in a carbine or PCC, whatever it may be. You can run this into, of course, you have to change the adapter and take the booster off because they don't recommend using that because you don't need it if you're running, style of PCC or carbine or rifle and 9mm caliber. But other than that, I like it. Again, about 700 bones for one of these, and titanium 3D printed, lightweight, versatile, modular in other words. And again, it'll be a great addition to your suppressor collection, which I'm about there. But yeah, let me know what you think about the Premier Weapon System. I really like it. Definitely want to get other 9mm cans just to compare what is the sound reductions on most of them as far as modularity and whatever the sound they use, whatever the company uses as far as design goes. But other than that, I like it because again, it's compact, lightweight, and the modularity as well if you want to make it even shorter. But yeah, let me know what you think of the BDE 9mm. Let me know if you have one. Let me know what is your favorite 9mm pistol can that you use, and what do you use it on and what type of ammo you use it as well. But on that, yeah, check out Patriot Arms. They are my FFL dealer when it comes to suppressors. And again, I appreciate those guys always been support channel. But check those guys out as well if you're around the Rutherford County area. But on that, again, if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, like, share, turn notification bells on so when new videos comes up, that will let you know what's coming up, as well as new videos every week. I'm posting, I release 2 or 3 of them. But if not, go follow me on all social media like Instagram, where I'm posting videos, deals, or upcoming products for review on the channel. Kind of give you a sneak peek while I'm working as far as reviewing for the channel, and that way you'll know what's coming up as well. Check out my campsite on my bio on my Instagram, as well as every video from now on every description of every video on the channel. gives you a lot of discount codes and deals and everything for many different companies and products as well. Check out the codes down below in every video as well. That's the best ways to support the channel. Alright guys, as usual, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next one. Goodbye.